Okay, this is the training video for My Business AI, and we're going to go over the Facebook and Twitter tabs. This is on version 1.74 or above. This is a very simple system and very powerful. I want to explain why that is. The questionnaire is the same. You click on it, click on whichever one that you want. Okay, the one that I did here, it was on Podcaster. And I'd set the limit actually to 10 and 10. This means it's going to go out and get people from 10 different groups and 10 different business pages. Now, that doesn't necessarily add to 20. Okay, it's going to scan that group and look at the most important people there, and the same with business pages. So in this case, it brought in 32. So the AI decided that it was going to bring in more than 20 based upon the results that it got. So it's the first thing I'm going to go over here is what the blue means in conjunction with the search. The blue means influencer, just like it does on LinkedIn, and you can see that there's no qualifier generally. Now, what that means is that it went out and it says, okay, this is the owner of the group or business page. Okay, this is their URL. And they probably haven't been posting or anything. But in this case, let's say that this was a business page. They went out, they grabbed the business page, and the posting for that by the owner was there. So they gathered both. Okay, same with this. Like Jenna Kutcher has this post here. Okay, so they are an influencer, and therefore they are in blue. Now, the influencer, of course, is the owner of the business page or group. So that's what the blue means here. It means something a little bit different in each social network. So what are we going to do then once we've got this data? Well, of course, what we want to do is we want to message them. You can do up to 40 a day, and you select your message here. You can put in a web URL if you want, but Facebook is happier if you put in a link to your group or business page, so you can invite them to join your group or to look at your business page. So that's one of the strategies here, is to point them over from these groups or business pages to your group or business page. So you select them all, and then you just simply hit the message button. Basically what we're doing here is we're quickly handing you leads of people that are interested in whatever subject you want. And it's just that simple. If you want to delete somebody, of course, you can come in here, click them, delete them, and that's basically all that is. But you select your message from the message tab, and that message in the message tab could be a LinkedIn message. It could be a message for here. See, it could be a second message, but this is the first message here that comes up for Facebook. All right. The second message is only for LinkedIn. That's basically it. I mean, you can select all of these and save them if there's any reason that you want. And if you click play again, it will let you know how many minutes, of course, it's going to take. And then it's going to come up and say, if you want to continue, please click yes. All right, so as in LinkedIn and other tabs, then if you click again, then it's going to ask you this. If you click yes, it's going to get the next people in line. Okay, if you click no, then it's going to start over, and you're probably not going to want that. If you do want to start over, though, with a different because you weren't happy with this, or, with a different questionnaire keyword, then by all means. Let's go over to Twitter here really quick. Twitter's pretty straightforward, but we've got some really cool things in here. One of the things that people complain about when they're trying to follow people on Twitter is that there's a lot of junk accounts. Now, of course, we've got an AI to watch out for us on that. So the AI in Facebook is only bringing in clean, well-developed Facebook profiles. Same here. It's even more stringent with Twitter. So the AI is going to look and say, oh, this is a junk account, and not collect it for you. If you take a look, you'll see that all of these have photos, but there's several other pieces of criteria that the AI is deciding whether it wants to pull in the profile or not. It's not just photos. So here, again, influencers. All right. Now, the AI is not going to collect anything if it's not a well-developed profile. But over and above that, okay, if the individual's an influencer, then they have at least 1,000 followers, and they also have a web URL, and that's the criteria for being an influencer as far as we're concerned in the AI. Now, that's really cool because you want influencers on Twitter that are more likely to retweet what you're tweeting. We also have some other cool features here. So you can select the ones that you want. If you want just influencers, just select the influencers. Or if you want to select everybody, and then you just click follow. Don't do more than a couple hundred a day. Twitter's freaks out a little bit about that. If you want to continue and you want to click the play button again, of course, it's going to ask you yes or no. Do you want to continue to add or start over? If you click yes, then it's going to continue on from where it left off and continue adding more people into this keyword. Now, you can do hundreds at a time if you want. I just did 20 here as an example. But selecting people that are influencers in a particular category to quickly grow your Twitter account with the right people is very cool. It's not something that you normally see done, and of course we want to make sure that our AI is going to do that. Up here we have a search. If you're going to search for a particular person, you can save your results if you want. So if you set this to, let's say, 200 and brought those people in, and then did the following on the influencers especially, or everybody, then you can save those results if you want to keep them for the future. Down here we have something very special. It's a LinkedIn invite. So what this is URLs of some of the website URLs especially, but also sometimes the Twitter account itself. It has a link to their LinkedIn profile. It's only a few percent that you're going to get, but usually 10-12% or so, and that's just to be able to build up your LinkedIn account as well. So you can check that by just clicking everybody and then clicking invite, and if it finds, it'll go ahead and scan the accounts in Twitter. If it finds the link to their LinkedIn profile, then it will go ahead and run the invite for you. How cool is that? So you can build up extra LinkedIn people in your database, especially influencers, okay, over and above what you do in LinkedIn, just by clicking this button right here from your invite. Of course, your invite message is contained in the message tab, but it's just that simple. You just set it, find the, have it find the people that you want, and you'll see that these are well-developed accounts. If that person on Twitter doesn't have any followers, we're not going to bring them in, just so you know. It's one of the pieces of criteria, but there's several other pieces of criteria that we're using, and the AI will decide if it's correct or not before they pull these people in. But here we have targeted, clean, prospects. Just click, follow, and invite to LinkedIn. That's what this is all about. Just having the AI do the work for you and showing you which are the most important people. Okay, so that is the Facebook and Twitter tabs, and it's not meant to be complex. This is just simple, collect and connect. Thank you for watching.